email. Oh, I'm going to read this right after the medical minute. She says, as I got my hands on his package, I was ready to go to work. And I look down and I see... She says, in parentheses, tell Goose to get the drum roll ready. Good, Goose. All right, Melissa, we got your email in just a moment. Dear Auntie Wendy, I'm 25 years old. I'm a female, and I just met a great man. He's 10 years older than me. Gorgeous, intelligent, good career, no kids, never been married. I love spending time with him so far. We've been seeing each other for just a few weeks, and things are going well. Well, last weekend, he came to my apartment to see me, and we started fooling around. But since it was that time of the month, he kept most of his action above the belt on me. As for me, well, I felt turned on enough to give him a professional. As I got my hands on his package and I was ready to go to work, tell Goose to hit the drum roll, I look down and I see he has a turtleneck! OMG, Aunt Wendy. I hesitated, but before I could openly react, he softly pushed me away and said, baby, I don't want you to because I can't return the favor. Then he kissed me and said, there'll be plenty of time for that, I promise. Wendy, I'm dealing with a grown man for real. I am happy for that. But at the same time, I'm going to have to give that a professional. And that turtleneck isn't going anywhere. What do I do? I've only given professional one time to a guy with a turtleneck. And it's not something I would look forward to doing again. LOL. Love you, Mel. I'll give you my answer when we come back, Mel. This is going to be horrible to say, but, you know, and I know he's great. He's 10 years older than you and all that other kind of stuff. You know, that thing about the turtleneck is very, very serious for women who just can't deal with it. I happen to have been one of those women. She's only 25 years old. I mean, you can put yourself back out on the market and date other people, or you can learn to deal with this man who's not circumcised. If it leads to marriage, just keep in mind. Just think. Just think. If you date him long enough and then you become engaged and then you get married, that is what you're going to be dealing with for the rest of your life. Are you able to deal with it? When I was about your age, a little bit younger, I had a boyfriend. Not just some guy I was saying, a boyfriend who had the same situation going on. He was a great guy. A great guy. I ended up ending it also because he didn't respect my career. But we didn't really fight about it. I just saw that he really did not respect, you know, this whole dopey DJ thing and, you know, my dopey life. But in addition to that, we could just never be spontaneous. It was just very, I hate to be immature, but very nasty to me. And I felt that at the time I might have been 23 or 24, I felt like I could put myself back out there on the market. And this is something that I would absolutely, I swore to myself, turn my head away from unless I got older. Kind of like men having kids in your 20s. Now, if you were 35 or 45 and you ran across the turtleneck, I would say the same damn thing except, yeah, God. So you want to know what I'm saying? I hate to say this, but I'm saying move on. If you don't want to deal with it, she's already dealt with it before. She said she doesn't like it. By the way, while you were on your period, he probably pushed you away because he wasn't ready either. Lint and cheese. See, you can't spring it on a guy who's... Oh, I couldn't deal with it. And I was about your age. And so I moved on. And that was one of the major reasons why I moved on, is because we were together long enough where the next step could be that we became engaged and then got married. And then I'd have to deal with that for the rest of my life. And I just was not that girl. Anonymous is on the telephone, 37 years old. He has a turtleneck and has never had an issue. All right. Hi, Anonymous.
How you doing?
How are you today?
I actually wanted to comment on the turtleneck issue.
Yes.
Of course, with the lady. It's like driving a car, you know what I mean? If you have one bad accident, you get back in the driver's seat and try again. All I wanted to say is, you know, those individuals that they must have dealt with, they didn't take care of their hygiene or something.
What is that smell?
In the 37 years that I've been dealing with the turtleneck, I've never had any issues from my counterpart.
Yeah, the thing is that for many of us, we've only dealt with it once, and it was a bad experience, so we never went back to deal with it again. And I put me as a part of that too.
But it's like driving a car. Then you know what I mean. When you get in an accident, it doesn't mean you're not going to get back in the car and drive again.
Not really. I equate it to
the same as as the without the turtleneck. There's nothing different about it. You know what I mean? All you got to do is learn it. It's like two different snakes. You know what I mean? They do different things, but they're both still snakes.
Well, thank you, Anonymous. I equate it to men who like girls with an A cup or girls with an F cup, or everybody has different tastes, and that is just another one regarding women and their taste in men. But I appreciate you calling. Yes, hi, Doug.
Hi, how you doing, Wendy?
Fine, thanks. You want to propose to your girlfriend on the air?
Yes, if I could, if it'd be all right.
Is she listening?
Probably. She loves your radio station. She loves listening to you.
Okay.